Hi folks, and welcome to Prep with a Pro in England. Now, it's the day after my flight. I had a really long flight, 27 hours. So yesterday I just did a kind of shakeout workout just to get myself back on track. I didn't sleep particularly well last night due to jet lag, but I'm feeling a little better today. So I'm going to have a really good final workout before pulling up to show. So I'm really keen to see how I've come in after my flight and how I've held up. I think I've come back down really, really well. So I think I've handled the flight really well. But I'm hoping that I found this really cool little gym. Now you can see behind me in these houses, and it's kind of this real old school bodybuilding gym, and it's in the middle of a housing estate. I'm just going to do a 360 to show you just how suburban it is. You know, it's just this shitty little urban area, suburban area, and there's this really cool old school bodybuilding gym, a bit like Derrimut or World Gym. So anyway, so I'm going to see if I can get a video when I'm in there just to show you. But yeah, look, it's really cool. Anyway, so looking good. Really looking forward to smashing out last session before my comp. So I will talk to you inside. So, as I promised, here's the gym. You can see it's fairly old school, styled on things like Derrimut and World Gym. There's DLB. I'll just go down the stairs. Got Arnie on the wall over there. It's pretty cool. Lots of little nooks and crannies to it. So I'm just going to come out into this corridor. There's a cardio room in here. There's murals all over the wall. All these little kind of rooms everywhere. There's the Hulk. Let's see what's out here. Oh, tyres, mallets, battle ropes. Oh, that's a big mother of a tyre. I don't think I'll be shifting that one. But it's really cool. Look at this. It's just these tiny little nooks and crannies everywhere. What have we got in here? This looks like legs. Yeah, legs. And then we go around the corner again and up to my posing part. So this is it. This is my gym. It's really cool. Hi folks. Let's continue with Prep with the Pro peak week in England. I just thought I'd put together some pictures of how I've been looking over the last few days. It's actually show day. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning, and you can see it's light here in England already, which is lovely. I'm up and about because I just can't sleep. So it's actually show day today. So I thought I'd just run you through my last couple of days. So I landed on Wednesday, 31st of May, and I was just a bit shattered. So I didn't really do much then apart from just train. And then this is Thursday, so this is the second day after the flight. I was actually really quite happy with how I came back down weight wise. So I was really stoked to see that I bounced back weight wise very, very quickly. And you can see my condition also came in very quickly. So I obviously survived the flight very, very well. And the secret to that was I absolutely made sure that I kept my hydration levels very, very high. I'm sure the flight attendants were pissed off with me by the end of it, because every sort of 20 or 30 minutes I was like, can I have another bottle of water? Can I have another bottle of water? Can I have another bottle of water? So I really, really kept my hydration absolutely on point, even though I was doing the carb backload. My honey got confiscated in Brunei, so I actually don't think I got through my whole 400 grams of carbs. I think I only got through about sort of 250 to 300 in the end. So although I did do a carb load day, then I pulled it back straight away on my diet. Wednesday I kept it really tight, and Thursday you can see that I came in quite nicely. I was still a little puffy through the middle. You can see my condition was actually looking pretty cool. So I was very, very happy with how I bounced back so quickly. And then Friday, I wasn't feeling any much different really. And of course, when I got on the scales, it was exactly the same. So I was still holding a little bit through the middle here, and the lighting wasn't very good here. So I thought I was looking a little bit soft. And then I actually went and posed in front of the mirror and went, maybe not. So looking really good. So legs have come back beautifully. My hamstrings are popping out all over the place. Now, what I did do as well, and this is why it's important to check your posing all the way through. I'm actually going to change my poses. So my front double bicep, my anchor leg is usually my left leg, with my right leg spiked. This is my preferred side, if you like, for my front double bicep. But just on the off chance, I thought, well, I'd better just compare and see how they look. And I think I look better now with my right leg as my anchor and my left leg spike, just because I've got this absolutely beautiful teardrop shape through my hip flexion VMO. And I've still got lovely, I've got three very, very distinct separations there in my quad. So I think for my front double bicep, I'm actually going to change it from left ankle leg to right ankle leg. And then again with my back double bicep, my right ankle leg is my preferred side. And yes, look, I've got a great ham tie in there. You can even see the separation in my hamstrings there, which is phenomenal. I've never actually had that. But then I thought, well, I'll just compare it on the other side again. And my separation in my hamstrings is just that bit better. I mean, look at this. This is quite phenomenal. But then my glute ham tie is not quite so good. But I think I'm actually going to go with the left leg anchor on my rear double bicep and a right leg anchor on my front double bicep. So this is why it's always important to pose all the way through, your prep, even right up to the last day, because you just never know how things are going to look. So yeah, I decided to do a little bit of a change. Yeah, this peak week, funny enough, even though I'm away from my usual sort of environment, and I'm used to traveling and being on prep and stuff, because I'm in a funny kind of way, because I'm at home with my family, it's actually been a little bit more difficult because my family like going out and doing things. My two of my brothers have been around, and of course that everybody wants to go out for a meal, and I found it actually incredibly difficult because, well, Wednesday night was when my first brother came down was okay because we went to a lovely steakhouse and I was able to get something fairly clean, and I thought I'd still have enough time to pull it back. And then the last 2 days, my parents have wanted to go out to the pub for lunch, and I felt really bad in a way because, of course, I'd love to go to the pub for lunch, but I can't really. I've had to stay on diet. So, and then last night with the final dinner before show day, my other brother was round, so of course they wanted to have a big family meal with sort of you know we had a lovely roast chicken with all the trimmings and the roast potatoes and the gravy and stuff, and I just couldn't have it. So in a funny kind of way, it's been a little bit more difficult because it really highlights how isolating this sport can be. I have my last night routine, and I like to stick to it, because I know that I'll come up well the next day. And actually today I'm feeling really good. I've finally got that thin feeling that I've been wanting. The last couple of days I'm feeling a little bit bloated through the middle, and even when I had my spray tan yesterday, I was looking a little bit bloated. But today it's just all washed through, and I've got that lovely thin feeling that I always want when I get on stage. So I'm actually really pleased. So I'm really looking forward to it. I've also been in a bit of a stress because my makeup lady has only just confirmed my makeup time, so I've been in a bit of a stress about if I'm actually going to have some makeup done. So that's not been particularly ideal. I do like to have all of that confirmed, at least a week in advance. And my makeup lady's been a bit hit and miss. So, but she's finally come through and confirmed the time, so that's all right. It's going to be a very long day today because I've got to register at 10. Then I've got makeup at 11:15. I've got to get my tan fixed at 1, and I'm probably not even going to be on till about 5:30. My category is one of the last categories. I'm in the category called athletic figure. Now there is with this federation, what they do is they only have bikini and figure, and they've divided it into three sort of divisions. So there's toned, athletic, and trained in each of the bikini and the figure categories, and each one of them is sort of, I guess, leaner. So the trained bikini is actually very much more like a strong fitness girl, and the trained figure looks much more like bodybuilding. So I've entered athletic figure, which is the next category down, and there was a couple of the ladies at tanning. Once they saw my condition, they were they said that I might even get moved up to the trained figure, which could be the bodybuilding. So I don't know how that's going to work, but apparently what they do is when your category comes on stage, if they think you're too hard for the category, they'll move you to the next category up. So that could be quite good, but we'll see how it pans out. Anyway, so I just wanted to give you a quick update with where I'm at. I think I'm looking. I haven't got any photos just yet, but that's how I've come in after the flight. And really, the keys to it has been absolutely making sure my hydration's been spot on, and sticking absolutely to my diet, and making sure I've get my sort of final training in and my final posing in. You know, I've rested, I've really done as little as possible, and yeah, look, I'm really happy with how I've come in. So next step is get on stage, and I'll bring you more from backstage, what happens after that. So until then, take care, and I'll talk to you soon.